Year on the ground, had off-season knee surgery though. And a handoff. Jones-Drew is gone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Give is to Maurice Jones-Drew. Dishing out some punishment, breaking a tackle, and Jones-Drew carrying.
Guys are in New York. Jones-Drew left side, running room, first down and then some. Inside the Jet 40 to about the 36 and a first down. Maurice Jones-Drew up the middle. And doesn't go down easily.
There's a look at what I mentioned earlier about finishing runs.
Maurice Jones-Drew going to start it off on the ground and running room on the left side. First down yardage across the 30 and out to about the 33 or Maurice Jones-Drew, the deep back, takes the pitch, looking for a block and finds a hole up the middle. Into Jet territory to the Jets' 46-yard line and close to a first down. That may Gabbert going to hand it off to Jones-Drew, and Jones-Drew out over the 35 to about the 38-yard line. Throw for his first time in the NFL. The short one to Jones-Drew, running room, midfield, and out of bounds at the Jet 47.
2nd and 10. Here's Gabbert from the shotgun. Jones-Drew the catch inside Panthers territory, a first down and much more. Finally brought down at the 32 after play of the first half. Maurice Jones-Drew up the middle, has some room. Inside Panthers territory and finally brought down at the 34-yard line. And now Jacksonville will call for time as Jones-Drew scampers for 40 yards.
Well, just when you think you got it figured out, they're going to take a knee and run out the clock. This guy pops up the middle and rips off a huge gain. But now we can at least see the field.
So the Jaguars and company on the ground on 1st and 10. That's Maurice Jones. This is 2nd and 11. Maurice Jones-Drew, big hole up the gut, still on his feet out past the 35 and brought down at the 40. As Maurice conditions at Bank of America Stadium, 10-8 Jaguars as they take over from their own 20. Here is Maurice Jones-Drew. Fumbled it late.
Back formation. The fullback Greg Jones. Maurice Jones-Drew finds the hole. And here he goes. Whatever they said to him at halftime, he came out fired up. Big run for Maurice Jones-Drew of 41 yards.
That's the answer, Sam, for Maurice Jones-Drew. Another explosive play now in the running game. This is their bread and butter, allowing Maurice Jones-Drew to go downhill. And now watch his speed to be able to get to the outside and make.
On 3rd down, they've got the first on a hard run. And look at Maurice Jones-Drew stay on his feet and get down to the 36-yard line.
Yard line, 1st and 10, just underway here in Jacksonville. Maurice Jones-Drew gets the edge and cuts it back inside, and a nice gain on 2nd down, 2nd and 5. Jones-Drew left side, gets to the edge, cuts it back. Maurice Jones-Drew down close to the 5-yard line. Start by the Jacksonville offense. Much maligned. Jones-Drew bounces off tackling, muscles his way into the end zone.
That's a Jacksonville Jaguar textbook drive. Maurice Jones-Drew and Gabbert filling in the gaps around that running game. They pitched it wide. They ran it right up inside the tackles. They did a lot of versatile running plays in the running game, and Gabbert did just enough in the passing game to get him down.
For Jacksonville, from the 30, Maurice Jones-Drew, right side, finds a little opening, squirts through, still on his feet. Maurice Jones-Drew. Down. Stole him early in the 2nd round. Maurice Jones-Drew. Still on his feet. How did he do that?
For Rice. So from the 34, Jones-Drew. With a nice cutback, Maurice Jones-Drew. There's the first down of the night at the 23. Choice. A Wildcat to Jones-Drew, who got the block, got the first down, and Jones-Drew is to the 3.
Anything goes with Jack Del Rio. You have a...
Here they come.
Gabbert able to connect for the first down. He has Maurice Jones-Drew. Maurice Jones-Drew took a pretty good shot, did not go down, and brought out to the 20-yard touchdown pass. Gabbert to Hill. Here's Jones-Drew battling his way. Maurice Jones-Drew in the backfield. Cuts to his left, and he scores. For Jones-Drew, his first running touchdown.
Pro Bowler. Entered the day 6th in the NFL in rushing. Jones-Drew, another burst, taking on tacklers inside Colts territory. Hitting 6 from the 25. Gabbert play action. Throws off his back foot to Maurice Jones-Drew. Absorbing contact. Has the bottom line. His average is 4 for 10, 28 yards passing. It's been Maurice Jones-Drew and nothing else. He's over the 50-yard mark after a nip. 1st and 10, draw play, Jones-Drew. Another good burst inside Indianapolis territory, brought down by Pat Angerer.
For him to be concerned.
Jones-Drew approaching 90 yards. He's gotten there and more. Will move the chains. Receivers for the Jaguars on 3rd and 12. Gabbert checks down to Jones-Drew. His cutout move to the outside, extending to the marker. Let's see if they... Jones-Drew into the end zone, touchdown. And Jacksonville on the verge of building a 2-touchdown lead.
9 rushes, 6 passes. Here's the 7th of this drive. Maurice Jones-Drew, and he has another Jacksonville first down. As good as the motion man. Mojo into the end zone. Wow. Maurice Jones-Drew with a touchdown. The fullback is in motion. Pitch it back to Mojo. He's got some room. Maurice Jones-Drew, a first down for Jacksonville.
With a couple of tight ends, 1st and 10, Maurice Jones-Drew. Finally brought down by Kareem in 5. Gabbert, Maurice Jones-Drew. Brought down by Jason Allen. It's a 31-yard catch.
Remains 4.
Maurice Jones-Drew out of the tight end with a block. Unleashing Maurice Jones-Drew. Great move. Finally, the defensive lineman, J.J. Watt, brings him down. He runs. That's caught by Maurice Jones-Drew, and he has room to roam. Mercedes Lewis with the block. From behind, Colbert Quinn brings him down. A catch and run to the 50. 27 yards.
Of course, when a guy gets fired, you hear the negative stuff and not the good stuff, but Del Rio ending his time here in Jacksonville. Jones-Drew the first down. Mercedes Lewis was good the last couple of years, has been bad this year. Gabbert out of the backfield. Jones-Drew. Touchdown, Jaguars.
That's a nice job by Gabbert. That's poor defense.
Signed off their practice squad, bottom of the screen. And Jones-Drew to the left. Maurice with 11 and a first down. Antoine Case. 3rd and 3, shovel pass. Wide open Jones-Drew with a ton of room. Maurice Jones-Drew inside the 20, inside the 10. First and goal, Jacksonville.
Well, you got to tip your cap to Dirk Cutter, the offensive coordinator. 3rd down and 3. San Diego has been horrible on 3rd down. But watch Gabbert flip the ball on a shovel pass with a pulling left guard. Chargers never saw it.
Dirk Cutter is dialed. Feel better?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Jeez, 3rd and 3. Maurice Jones-Drew on the edge. There's Jones-Drew.
I'm tired from listening to John, Mike. Time that he needs to get ready.
There's Maurice Jones-Drew. His carry of 14.
Jaguars have had 3 3-and-outs in the game, and this is Maurice Jones-Drew with a good run up across.
You need to build confidence.
Cameron Bradford is eligible. Maurice Jones-Drew carries. He's in. Touchdown. Gabbert, everybody out. He's got time. Maurice Jones-Drew at the goal line. He got in. Touchdown. 15 for 26, 170 yards, and 1 touchdown. And the big Maurice works out of the shotgun on 3rd and 10. Takes the deep drop, throws the screen to Maurice Jones-Drew. He's got a first down. Keeps on going. Down to the 25-yard line. 3 wide receivers in. Everybody out. Gabbert throws. Maurice Jones-Drew. He's in. Touchdown. Maurice Jones-Drew carries. And he is in. Touchdown. His 4th of the game.
Jaguars from the 20. Jones-Drew, nice side step by Maurice, and he's into the secondary. Trying to chase him down. Will they get him? Barely. William Moore saved a touchdown, but he rips off a 43-yard gain.
This kid is just so special. They're going to double down on the left side right here, get the key block at the point, and then look at the cross block by number 83, Colin Clardy. At that point, Jones-Drew's in the open, and this kid is so special.
His 32nd rush on their own 14-yard line again. Jones-Drew, well, it looks pretty good on that ankle on that one, doesn't it? Bangs his way out for a first down. Tough run. 11. What this kid might become as a quarterback. But he's had a really rough night as far as John Abraham in his line of sight all night long. Jones-Drew.
The ball just inside the 10-yard line. Maurice Jones-Drew up the middle. Touchdown. Touchdown Jacksonville. Maurice Jones-Drew. Cross back to Maurice Jones-Drew, trying to get to the edge, turns the corner, and a nice pickup for Maurice Jones-Drew out across the 35-yard line here with 4 minutes left to go in the 3rd. Gabbert gets rid of it. Maurice Jones-Drew, he's got a first down. Mojo out across the 40 to the 40.
And next week, and Cincinnati must lose next week to Baltimore.
Maurice Jones-Drew to the outside. And he has a first down, pushed out of bounds by in the game against Carolina. Maurice Jones-Drew, big hole up the middle. Mojo with the first.
This is 2nd and 10. Gabbert to Jones-Drew, his first carry of the day, and he has the first down for Jacksonville out past their 40.
Plays I think he's making now.
Saw Gabbert's numbers on the year. This is a 2nd down play that he pitched to Jones-Drew, has another first down. He's inside the 10, and finally brought down by the defensive tackle. Maurice Jones-Drew, the NFL's rushing leader, moves the chains. He's inside. Colts.
Mel Tucker's done a great job keeping this team together, although he's. Oh, there goes Maurice Jones-Drew.
Jones-Drew over the century mark and more. To the 25, to the 20, and finally forced out of bounds on a touchdown-saving tackle by Kevin Thomas. 56 yards for Jones-Drew as he closes in on the NFL rushing crown.
Well, Spiro, you talked about the job this offensive line has been doing for him. Yeah, look at it, not even touched yet until he breaks through down the sideline. Still, he went 50-plus yards before he was even touched.
Also setting a new franchise record for most rushing yards in a season, surpassing Fred Taylor, and he's still not finished. 11 more yards up the gut tackle.